budaya, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Perkenalkan, nama saya Loeka Susanti, salah seorang dosen di kampus Institut Pariwisata dan Bisnis Internasional di Denpasar. Bidang keilmuan saya adalah bahasa, khususnya bahasa Inggris. Adapun mata kuliah yang saya ampu adalah bahasa Inggris untuk tata hidangan, bahasa Inggris untuk tata boga, bahasa Inggris untuk kantor depan, dan juga bahasa Inggris untuk tata geraha. Selain itu, saya juga mengampu bahasa Inggris interview dan juga bahasa Inggris untuk bisnis. Nah, kali ini saya akan memaparkan tentang bahasa Inggris interview dengan kode BII, di mana mahasiswa akan mempelajari tentang praktik percakapan, mendengarkan, membaca, serta menulis dalam bahasa Inggris, khususnya untuk mempersiapkan mahasiswa dalam mengikuti wawancara pekerjaan maupun training. Pada mata kuliah ini, mahasiswa akan mempelajari bagaimana cara memperkenalkan diri secara profesional dengan baik dan benar, kemudian mengenakan pakaian yang baik dan benar juga, kemudian mempelajari etika berbicara selama mengikuti interview, dan juga mahasiswa akan belajar cara membuat resume dan juga CV. Nah, kemudian mahasiswa juga akan belajar untuk melakukan simulasi, cara memperkenalkan diri, menjelaskan tentang alasan melamar pekerjaan, menjelaskan tentang pengalaman bekerja, menjelaskan rencana kerja di masa mendatang, serta memberikan pertanyaan seputar pekerjaan dengan menggunakan bahasa Inggris yang baik dan benar. Baik, untuk pertemuan kali ini akan membahas tentang resume dalam melamar pekerjaan serta perbedaan dalam menggunakan kurikulum vitae dan juga resume. Adapun capaian pembelajaran yang akan ditargetkan adalah pertama, mahasiswa mampu menjelaskan perbedaan kurikulum vitae dan juga resume. Yang kedua, mahasiswa mampu untuk menentukan komponen dalam kurikulum vitae dan juga resume. Serta yang terakhir, mahasiswa mampu untuk menuliskan resume dalam bahasa Inggris. Dalam pelaksanaannya sebelum pandemik, mata kuliah bahasa Inggris interview ini dilakukan secara offline di dalam kelas. Namun, pada saat pandemik dan memasuki masa new normal dan pelaksanaannya mengkombinasikan antara pertemuan offline dan juga online. Pertemuan secara offline dilaksanakan melalui tatap muka secara langsung di dalam kelas, dan pertemuan secara online dilaksanakan dengan menggunakan LMS Moodle dan juga aplikasi Zoom. Dalam pembelajaran ini, mahasiswa belajar secara mandiri di rumah dengan materi-materi yang terdapat pada LMS Moodle dan dapat diakses melalui aplikasi Moodle tersebut, serta aplikasi tersebut dalam setiap pertemuannya sudah disiapkan materi-materi berupa PowerPoint, modul, URL link YouTube, kemudian tugas dan interaktif konten yang dikemas sedemikian rupa agar mahasiswa tidak merasa bosan dalam mengikuti perkuliahan secara online. Nantinya, saat pertemuan online melalui aplikasi Zoom, lebih menitik beratkan pada pokok materi selama beberapa menit dan diskusi seperti menyebutkan pentingnya resume dan dalam melamar pekerjaan, kemudian menyebutkan komponen dalam resume, hingga membedakan fungsi resume dan juga kurikulum vitae atau CV. Sebagai bahan asesmen, mahasiswa diminta untuk membuat resume masing-masing individu berdasarkan data diri yang sebenarnya, di mana template resume tersebut dapat dikreasikan sendiri. Hal ini untuk mempersiapkan diri mahasiswa sebelum melakukan interview saat menempuh on-the-job training di semester berikutnya dan juga saat melamar pekerjaan nantinya. Baik, kita sekarang akan menyaksikan bagaimana proses pembelajaran online atau tatap maya yang dilakukan melalui aplikasi Zoom pada salah satu topik dalam bahasa Inggris interview, yaitu mempelajari tentang CV dan juga resume.
Okay, thank you. So, curriculum vitae versus resume. Okay, so everyone commonly read as resume, but actually it should be read as resume and curriculum vitae. Okay, now talking about curriculum vitae and also resume, some of the people might think that they are the same, but actually there's a little bit difference in terms of the documents. Anyone knows the difference between resume and also curriculum vitae? You may raise your hand or turn on your audio. Okay, Bintang. Could you mention one point in which CV and resume different? Ya, silakan Bintang.
More slow than
Could you repeat once again because the voices are really clear?
well, I'm sorry, Miss. I think the resume is more simple than the curriculum
Curriculum
vitae.
vitae. Okay, resume is simpler than the curriculum vitae. Okay, now let's see. Okay, I'd like to invite one more student, Ariska, please. One more thing which makes CV and resume different.
CV is more complete than I think CV is more complete than resume.
CV is more complete than resume. Okay, thank you. But before we talk about the answer, before we talk about or discuss about what makes CV and also resume different, let's talk about each of them first. So here we are. This is a principle of the curriculum vitae. Now, there are 4 basic points that you need to understand. The first one is a curriculum vitae provides a summary for your experience and skills, okay? And usually, curriculum vitae is longer, maybe 2 until 3 pages. It based on your experiences or your credential. And the second one, the curriculum vitae should include like your personal informations like your name, contact information, education skill, and experience. Okay, can I have Mirna to read the third points, please?
Curriculum vitae include information on your academic background, including teaching experience, degrees, research award,
Okay.
publication, presentation, and another achievement.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mirna. And can I have Cipta for the fourth points, please? Please, Cipta. Are you with me, Cipta? Okay. Can I have Juni to read the fourth? The last point.
Or the last point is submit for job in academic, scientific, research, and medical fields. CV
Okay.
are
Credential.
Yes,
Thank you. So you may put your concern on the words that in the red highlight and also on the underlined, like what should be in the curriculum vitae, and then what is the most important things there. And the most important thing is CVs are credential based. So credential based are more talking about your academic skill, more into your publication, and then about your teaching experience, degrees, presentations, and other achievement. But the most important things is related to your academic things. Now let's see with the resume. Okay, like your friends have said before, so previously one of you said it's simpler because it's less complex than CV. Yes, that's right. So resume commonly consists of one concise page. It's usually only one because it's less simple than and less complex than the CV. And usually the resume provides a summary of your education, work history, and other accomplishment, and also your skill. And it's usually function as a document for you to apply for certain of jobs. So it's like applicants in job application. And resumes are competency based. You may see this one as the last point, that CV is credential based. However, resumes or competency based. Why it's called competency? Because it's a personal marketing document about your more into your skill, more into your experiences, working experiences, which has the relation with the jobs that you applied. Okay. Now my next question is, if you are applying for a job, which document should you attach? Is it resume or is it a CV? Anyone? Okay, can I have Sukrani? Which one do you apply? Which one do you attach if you apply for certain of job? For example, you're looking for a waiter or waitress job in certain hotels. Is it resume or is it CV? Sukrani, please.
I think is it
CV or resume once again, please.
resume.
Okay, resume, thank you. Yes, perfect. Resume is one of the document that you need to attach beside cover letter when you applying for any kinds of jobs. Okay, we are going to have some of the components. Some of them might have the same components as well. Okay, now all you need to mention is what is it included in both CV or in a resume. Okay, can I start with Eka Putra? Mention one item or one component in both documents.
For CV?
Yeah, CV or resume. That's
For
commonly
the personal details.
personal details like
Name,
yes,
address,
yeah,
hobby,
yes,
age,
of course.
and phone.
Okay, phone number, address, phone number, sometimes with email. Email is a must. Or sometimes you might include your social media account as well. Sometimes also there's no age. There's no age needed, but you need to attach or to write the date of birth. Jadi kita bisa lihat dari tahun berapa, sekarang tahun berapa. Ya, if it is with the age, next year you have to modify. But if you are only write the date of birth, for example, you use it by next year, you don't need to modify or customize it anymore. Okay, beside personal details or personal information, what else? Do you need to have it? Both components. Dewi, yeah, please, silakan. Beside personal information, what do you have there? Yeah, Dewi.
Pardon me?
Beside personal information, what do you have in as the component?
Personal information like a name.
It's already. Selain itu,
Address, udah.
Udah. Selain address, phone number, name, what
Email.
else do you have? Udah. Selain itu. Selain personal information, what do you have?
Personal information.
Selain
itu. Skill.
Okay, you have a list of skill. Skill is the ability that you can do. I can draw. I can use or use any kinds of program like Publisher, Canva, and etc. That's also belong to skill. Okay. Can I have another one? Can you mute, please? Arini. Can I have Arini? Could you mention one of the items?
Maybe experience, Miss.
Okay, we have skill, we have experience. Do you have any experience? Do you have it as
Yes.
a daily worker or something?
I have a training for
When you were in high school, yeah?
yes,
Vocational, okay. As?
as a kitchen department.
Okay. For 6 months, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, these are the components. Actually, these are the complete one, but like the personal informations have been mentioned before, the name, address, the age, phone number, and etc. That's belong to number 1, which is talking about your personal information or personal data. And then some of them like research objective is belong to CV because it's talking about the research. Education belong to both of the topic, like CV and also the resume. It has document in both of the document. It has the education in both of the document. And then we see another one, like see number 14, research experience, lab experience, working experience. Might be the working experience more into the CV, the resume, while in CV you are more into the research experience or lab experience. Intinya kalau CV itu lebih ke academic things or academic matters, and resume lebih ke skill, lebih ke competency base. Okay. If you have any award like number 10 or honors, bisa kalian tulis di sana. Or if you have any beasiswa misalnya, grants or fellowship, you might add there. But it refers to CV. If you have any publications like books or joining any conference, itu lebih ke, kalau joining conference atau lebih ke, for example, you produce any books, kira-kira masuk ke yang mana? CV or resume?
CV, Miss.
Ya. Kemana? Ya, ke CV. Thank you for answering. Okay, now let's see for the same question again. Okay, let's see the same questions. Are they different? Yes, this is the simple one. In the left, you may see CV, and in the right, you may see the resume. Okay, so CV is a showcase of credential. Meanwhile, resume is a showcase of your competence. You may see there what competence means and what credential means, yeah. And the second one, CV is more into the academic or scientific or medical jobs, and resume is more refers to the practically any kinds of job. So it's for applying for a jobs. Okay. Dan satu lagi saya mau minta Hendra, could you read the last point?
All right, Miss. For the CV, the last point is typically detailed more than one page, and resume is typically consists commonly only one pages.
Ya, jadi CV is more detailed, so that's why karena semakin detail, semakin kompleks, it's longer than resume. And resume, because it's more simpler, that's why it's commonly only one page. Apalagi it's only for the sake of applying for the job. But actually, they can be combined as well. Jadinya CV and resume. But actually, resume belongs to CV. Ya, you may imagine like an egg. Okay, ada bagian white and the yellow, the yolk. Yellow, the yolk, refers to resume. Yang bagian putihnya refers, the whole one, telurnya itu refers to CV. Karena di CV itu ada semuanya, personal information, reward, anything in CV. Untuk resume, kalian copot-copot aja. You just need to pick one of the item, 2, 3 of the item that has the relation with the jobs that you applying for. Ngerti ya maksudnya kenapa resume lebih simple? Karena kalian hanya mencomot-comot atau you pick some of the important things in CV to be put in a page of paper of resume. Makanya sebenarnya they are related each other. Hanya CV lebih detail, lebih panjang dan lebih complex. That's why it's usually or commonly more than one page. Okay. Nah, there are actually 3 things which make CV and resume a little bit different actually. Ayo. Ada yang tahu jawabannya? Hal apa yang membuat berbeda? In terms of apa? Ika, please. In terms of, dalam hal apa berbedanya? Okay, Juni, wait a minute. I'll go to Ika first. You may unmute your audio first. Ayo, berbeda dalam hal apa? Oke, Juni silakan.
I think CV lebih ke akademik, lebih ke experience.
Experience atau kompetensi ya namanya ya. Oke, itu artinya CV and resume berbeda dalam hal fungsi. Now let's see the complete one. Okay, so there are actually 3 things. Length, content, and also the function. Function is already mentioned by Juni. Length tadi sudah beberapa your friends have explained before. Yang mana lebih panjang dan usually yang mana lebih pendek. Now let's see a recap. The recap will be in terms of the simple quiz. So you only need to answer true and false. But you may unmute your audio and mention your name. Your name only without saying the answer. Okay, now let's begin. Okay, this is number 1. Resume as a job application file that is limited to 1 page. True or false? Silakan unmute and mention your name.
Dewi, Miss.
Dewi, ya silakan. True or false?
True.
True. Let's see. Yes, thank you Dewi. Nanti hadiahnya dapat diambil di kitchen sendiri. Okay, so that's number 1. That's true. Resume is only consists of 1 page. Now let's see number 2. CV is a competency base. Mention your name first.
Juni, Miss.
Juni, ya silakan, please.
False.
CV is a competency base. Let's see, false. Why the sentence is false?
Because if it is academic based.
Okay, academic based, or you may change into resume is a competency based. Bisa dua-duanya ya, but at least you understand the definition of each of the document. Now, the last question. Both documents have educational background. Mention your name. Anyone? Both documents, CV and resume, have educational background. Come on. Mention your name. Ariska.
True, Miss.
Okay, let's see. Yes, true. Jadi dua-duanya ada educational background-nya ya. Oke, cuma mungkin yang lebih detail ada di CV, yang lebih simple ada di resume. Like mulai mungkin dari SMA sampai ke universitas kalau untuk yang di resume. But if it is in CV, you need to explain longer or more complex. Okay, and then yeah, thank you everyone. Okay, Juni bisa lower hand Okay, so uh, by the end of the meeting, you may there are 3 indicators that you may achieve. The first one is you may distinguish which one is CV and resume, and then you may mention the components of CV and also resume, and also you might mention the definitions of them and how to use that one, and also the format. Okay, any question? For the hold on, the present list you may see in the chat. I'm going to share it now. Don't forget to screenshot first. Okay, I have shared di kolom chat. Nanti kalian bisa screenshot dulu this Zoom to be attached in Google Form. Okay, everyone, thank you for today. And as your project, you are going to make a resume, because by the next semester you are going to go on by the next semester, not this semester but next semester, you are going to have the interview session. That's why, and you're going to go for a job on the job training. That's why you need to make a resume of yourself. Okay, so you are going to create your own template, any kinds of template that you think it might suitable for your personality and your personal information as well. Okay, thank you for today, and I'll see you next week with the new topic. Thank you.
Demikian video pembelajaran secara online mengenai salah satu topik pada bahasa Inggris interview, dan semoga video pembelajaran ini dapat berguna bagi semua pihak. Terima kasih.